watching pizza doing bad shows cause he's an asshole. Alex Vela, OZ, Rottweiler, Muggsy, Hellcat, Mooch, and the one and only Dixie Lee. Team Bushes is the name and they all work towards the same fucking goal, and that is only do cost only pizza pain, cause that's all that he deserves. He's been working on our nerve for fucking years. This fucking queer's just a jerk off in a perv. Team Bushes, Team Bushes, Team Bushes, yeah. This bitch once tried to diddle his brother. I can't even fucking imagine what this did to his mother. He got locked up in a psych ward for his sick crimes, and decades later he got exposed by Joey Dimes. Now he's on a fucking mission to prove he's no Jomo, and he never stops bitching cause he's such a homo. He claims he spent years in prison, but he don't remember exactly where he did his time cause he's a pretender. He made up this fucking lie to try to impress you, and he'll sad fish and he'll cry to try and finesse you. So Team Bushes is on a mission as pizza's opposition to destroy his fake persona and put an end to his grifting. Team Bushes, Team Bushes, yeah, yeah, Team Bushes, yeah. They're peeping through the shadows, creeping mad slow, watching pizza doing bad shows cause he's an asshole. Alex Vela, OZ, Rottweiler, Muggsy, Hellcat, Mooch, and the one and only Dixie Lee. Team Bushes is the name and they all work towards the same fucking goal, and that is only to cause Tony pizza pain, cause that's all that he deserves. He's been working on our nerve for fucking years. This fucking queer's just a jerk off and a perv. Team Bushes, they're here to keep an eye on you and make your life a living hell, cause you're a piece of shit and that ain't hard to fucking tell. You grift and you scheme and you bitch and you scream and you throw temper tantrums till they give you some green. You're a whiny fucking jerk and you refuse to go to work. If you don't get what you want, you lose your shit and go berserk. Go Z, bought membership for FBS's chat, and you fucking lost your mind and began to attack. Dixie Lee is a lady that you once were obsessed with, then she rejected your ass just like everyone else did. Alex Vela's channel is fucking hilarious. He clowns you in his videos and you should be embarrassed, bitch. You terrorize relentlessly in every single chat cause nobody has more fucking sock accounts than Hellcat. Rottweiler, Luke, and Muggsy are world-class ball breakers, but Tony Pizza's a fraud and his crew are all fakers. Shadows, creeping mad slow, watching pizza doing bad shows cause he's an asshole. Alex Vela, OZ, Rottweiler, Muggsy, Hellcat, Mooch, and the one and only Dixie Lee. Team Bushes is the name and they all work towards the same fucking goal, and that is only to cause Tony pizza pain, cause that's all that he deserves. He's been working on our nerve for fucking years. This fucking queer's just a jerk off and a perv. Team Bushes, yeah, yeah, the Team Bushes, yeah.
Yizzo, what's going on, everybody? Good morning, guys. I got up at 4, I believe 4 o'clock, and then I tried to sleep a little bit more, but didn't really work. But I was asleep by 10:30 last night, so you know it's still not much sleep, but it is what it is. Yes, you got snow? Oh, shit, BB. Yeah, we're going to get it tomorrow here, I guess. But it's not going to be much. It's going to be like 0.2 of an inch or some shit. Sally, got $1 Mimo. Miss Can't Be Wrong. Tom Sheehy. Pat Travolino. My man War. Let's see, Nick Valenti. Soto, what's up, brother? Oh, man. For real? Oh, man. Nice. Enjoy your trip, brother. Tom Sheehy. I already shouted you out, right? Yeah. Good to see you as always, sir. Yeah, BB, it's freezing. Good morning. I'm telling you, I fucking woke up. Like I said, I woke up 4 a.m. and I just couldn't go back to sleep. I was trying to, but then around like 5 something, Shanna's alarm started going off and all that shit. And she doesn't, wake up and turn them off. They just keep going forever. So I just couldn't go back to sleep, and I was so fucking cold. I was so cold. It was like I'm never cold like that when I wake up. I was freezing. That's why I'm all bundled up. I always, let me tell you something. When I'm in the house, I have basketball shorts on always. Never something different. Just basketball shorts. Today I got sweatpants on because it's just too fucking cold. I don't know why. It's not even, I mean, it's like 29 degrees out, which isn't really that cold, but in the house it's freezing. I got the heat on fucking 74. No snow in NYC, huh? Sally, $5 morning cheer up attempt. Tip your host. Thank you, Sally. Appreciate you very much. All right, guys. So did anything well, somebody sent me a clip this morning. People send me clips, and it was from Angel's show. And I was like, oh, there's going to be some sort of controversy or something, right? And it was a fucking clip of some guy on her show talking about gay bathhouses and glory holes and all this shit. Who in the fuck was that? Yeah, I don't know, Pat. I'm still trying to figure it out. Yeah, it must be. I don't know, but it's brutal. Fucking, I'm still thinking about going skating, but I don't know. Because the wind is fucking insane. Well, right now it doesn't seem to be. This morning it sounded like it was going to blow the roof off the fucking house. Happy Thursday, Jane Creek. Mike Ramey. What's up, brother? Good to see you. Does Tony Pizza have trolls or Tony Pizza loyalists? No, he's got loyalists, but there's there's trolls that fuck with him. But yeah, I'm assuming you're talking about his chat. No, those are loyalists. Those people love him. There was a guy one time who said, was it any of those two guys? No. No, somebody else. Anyway, there was this dude, Mark Schumacher, that one time I was out back putting another camera on my house, and I was listening to this bullshit, and this Mark Schumacher guy told Tony Pizza in the chat, I just, like, I gave you all my money for the week. I'll give you more as soon as I get paid next Friday. I'm eating peanut butter out of a jar right now. Okay, so that's the kind of people he had. It's a cult. It's a straight up cult. Just think of MAGA without a powerful leader, just a homeless scumbag. That's what it is. That's what it is. And they will fucking give anything that he asks. If he comes on tomorrow and says, I want to buy a motorcycle, they'll give him motorcycle money. It don't matter. Whatever he wants. So they're loyalists, all right. They're sick, twisted losers with no lives whatsoever because they fucking follow and look up to a homeless man. BB from VA, $4.99 super sticker. Thank you, BB. Mark gave him every last penny he had, and now he's dead, right? Yeah. Probably not correlation between those two things, but still. What's up with 99 cents on the donations? Does that mean something? No, it's just, I believe when you send super chats, it just gives you the option, $4.99, $1.99, stuff like that. Yeah, it's like a bar you could slide and change the amount of your super chat. The top sheet. I almost spit my water all over the fucking computer. Poor Mark starved to death. R.I.P. Mark. Oh shit! You would think, but he was a big fella. I think he had a lot of fat reserves to keep him going for a while. God damn, poor Mark starved to death. Peanut butter out of a jar. Next thing you know, dead. Completely fucking dead. Oh, shit. Chris Capello, $50. Thank you, brother. That's very, 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 very generous. Very. Tom, you're a nut. He's got, yeah, these people, it goes back so far, man, with this fucktard. Like, he had this woman named Sandra, this bitch. Guys, I know you guys know this. I'm just saying for the new people, you know, that used to just do like, she do his bidding for him. Anything he wanted, she would do. And if he said, you know, and this actually happened once, he found an RV. He said, I want an RV. I need 7,500. I looked at his chat right after he said it. This bitch Sandra was like, come on, guys, we could do it. We can get him 7,500. Let's start now. Start donating. Here's his Cash App and all this horse shit, right? And then, of course, he collected thousands of dollars. He didn't get the whole 75, but he got thousands of dollars out of that little fundraiser. And then he said, there is no RV. What RV? I don't know about no RV. And he just kept the money. I thought he choked on a peanut butter sandwich. The finest peanut butter you could buy at the Dollar Tree. That's right. Bro, off topic. I saw a video yesterday of a mother and father getting arrested. Their 2-year-old starved to death, and the kid was in there for a week dead. How horrible people are. I'm telling you, Mike, it's a fucking sick world, man. Makes me want to throw up just thinking about something like that. Twisted. I saw one a while ago, or maybe a few weeks ago, where I believe it was a black woman. I think the cops went to her house and they said, somebody called us and told us that your son is dead and he's in this house. Do you guys know about that? You guys hear about this one? And she tells him, no, my son is fine. What are you talking about? You're crazy, whatever. Anyway, they wind up getting a warrant or something. They go into the fucking house, and in the fucking basement, there's a barrel, and the little boy is in the barrel dead. She accidentally, I forget if he accidentally shot himself or something. I think he accidentally shot himself, or that's what they say. I don't know the real story. So she just threw him in the barrel, kept him down there. Yeah. Fucking sick, right? Pat, exactly. That's my thing, man. Yeah. Chunky peanut butter is deadly. You guys are the worst. Yeah, I just I don't know, man. I've seen so much done for that guy from that fucking group of misfits that follow him. It's insane. They'll do anything for him. Anything. I mean, look at that video I always play. This motherfucker really said, I got $2,100, and if I don't have $300 by tomorrow, I ain't paying the rent. What do you mean? You got $300. You got $2,100. No, not that money. No. I want another $300. And they give it to him. God is an absentee landlord. I like that. At least you don't have Angel Titus. What is that? What a sick obsession with Angel? I like the little chunky peanut butter packs in the MREs. What? What does that mean? The MREs? What is that? Like military fucking food or astronaut food or some shit? What is that? Yes, that's exactly what it is. Oh, New Orleans soul, never. I was the one guy who never, you know, I mean, I was friends with her in the beginning, but I never followed her like that or wanted to, you know, never cared about being her friend. To me, Angel is just like, yeah, that's what I thought. We got a guy here named MRE. That's why you threw me off for a second, Mike. Well, so you might call him a guy. It depends on, you know. But yeah, Angel just she'll always have that crew of misfits that'll follow her no matter what. And she'll get, you know, it'll be a revolving door. They'll fucking meals ready to eat. Gotcha. She'll lose her crew, and then she'll get another crew and eventually lose them too. And yeah, and she don't care. She really doesn't. People are just disposable. So, but no, not me, man. Not me. If I was ever one of these guys that fucking, oh my God. You know what I'm talking about. I ain't got to get specific. There's certain people that just they've decided that, and believe me, there's a lot of people who decided a long time ago Angel is the one. Like, for whatever reason, they feel like Angel is the person they need to be friends with. You know what I'm saying? And it's bizarre because, you know, again, Angel is just a chick. She's just John Gotti's daughter. She's not John Gotti, you know, but they will kiss her ass. They will do anything she asks. They'll do anything they think will impress her, just like guys in the streets would with like a mob boss. You know what I mean? That's what they'll do. They'll attack her enemies. She doesn't even have to ask them to. They'll just do it because they think that'll impress her, make her happy. And she's right. She's right. She likes when people do that. You know, so it's incredible, man, that there's grown men on here. I mean, I wouldn't say grown men. Like, a lot of them are developmentally stunted, you could say, without a doubt. They're still back in their brains. You know, they could be, however, you know, I don't want to name any specific ages, but their brains are, you know, 16. I've known people like that throughout my life, and they just worship Angel Gotti. And I don't understand why, because have any of these people latched on to Angel and then their channel blew up? No. No, not that I know of. Not a single person. What's up, Victor Falls? So I don't even know what it is they want from her, like, or they expect to get out of a friendship with her. I don't get it, because there's obviously something. They don't just want to be her friend, because they, you know, they wouldn't put in so much work. You know, if you want to be somebody's friend, do they want to be your friend? If so, okay, good. You're friends. But you don't go out of your way and start praising them and worshiping them like some sort of deity, you know, and then fucking, you know, kiss their asses in public 24 hours a day just to make sure you stay on their good side and stuff. You don't do that just for any you know, everyday individual. I never had any Angel. What? But did find people wanting her. I never had any Angel, but did find people wanting to be her friend because she has famous criminals in her family. Odd. Most people would stay clear of someone like that. Oh, only in this asinine fucking stupid corner of YouTube, this Mobtube horse shit. Yeah. Only here. Anywhere else, they'd be like, fucking mass murderers in the family. I don't want to have nothing to do with you, but nope, not here. And I think, listen, there's a part of me that thinks, well, that you know, might be some of the reasons she loves it so much here is because she gets worshipped the way she does. She does, and she has all kinds of animals that'll, you know, do her bidding for her. And like I said, she doesn't have to ask them. She knows this. I'm not talking out my ass here. She doesn't have to ask them. She's just Angel, and they want to be her buddy, so they just start attacking her enemies, you know? Look at this, my man. $50 from Tom, matching my brother Chris Capello. Thank you. God damn, guys. Thank you very, very much. Beautiful. I didn't expect that this morning. You guys are awesome. Truly awesome. Oh, you never had any issue with Angel, you met? Oh, okay. No, the biggest channels now are against Angel or against JT. Really? Huh. I don't know what channels those would be, but gotcha. Well, that's interesting. They want the mafia clout that comes along with her, but it doesn't bring any mafia clout. I don't know, man. Maybe it does. I don't know. I'd understand. Well, listen, I'll never understand obsessing over anybody or worshiping anybody, period, no matter who they are. But at least for followers, okay, I'd understand more if it was Junior, okay? Say it was John Gotti Jr., okay. Then, you know, at least the guy was really in the mafia. And if you got that obsession, then, you know, would be the Gotti that you want to speak to, unless somehow you can get a hold of Gene, or maybe Richie. But that would be the way to go. But Angel, Angel was not in the streets. She was not a part of the streets. And I'm not saying anything bad. I mean, she would tell you that. It's obvious. So there was Peter was a tough guy in the neighborhood without a doubt. And John was actually in the life. And according to Peter, John is the reason he wasn't in the life. I wouldn't doubt it if that's true. And some of these people will condemn you if she just says hello to you. Who, if Angel does? Oh, is that right? I don't know. You think it's fear-based? No, nobody's scared. Nobody's scared of the Gaudis in general. Forget about Angel. Nobody's scared about the mafia. I mean, nobody's scared of this shit anymore. Not that I know of. Nobody's really worried about these guys. I mean, they don't do much. So I don't see what the fear would be, unless they're really, there's people that don't know anything about the mob and they think it still is what it was, in the 70s and 80s and shit. They might be, because they live in an alternate reality where the mafia is still what it was back then. But oh no, man. I personally don't get it. Don't get me wrong, though. I never act like I wasn't like I thought it was awesome talking to Angel in the beginning, because I just started this channel. I never met there was some around me at times. There's no doubt about it. I mean, I grew up where I did, and then I spent a lot of time in Bensonhurst, a whole lot of fucking time. But I mean, did I know of? I haven't met any mob guys or nothing like that, and I always took interest in it. Even the mob guys that were friends with family members of mine, I never met Fritzy. You know what I mean? But I don't know. It was cool to meet, because John Gotti is, depending on how you look at him and what he did with or to the mafia, he's a cream of the crop, right? Or at least that's how a lot of people see him. So a lot of people would say maybe the Chin or somebody like that, but you know what I mean. He was the most recognizable mafia figure. So what was I gonna say? Oh, it was awesome to talk to Angel and be able to pick her brain, and the whole chat would do it. I'd have her on the show and we'd ask her all types of fucking questions, and she would tell us about her dad. That shit was awesome. But I mean, it's after a while, it's just, okay, now we got our answers. I mean, there's really nowhere to go from here. She is. Who? For allowing what, D. Gainey? Her step siblings. To do with anyone on YouTube? Probably not. Did Angel start her channel based on her father? BB, I don't really remember. I'll tell you this much. Like, she would come on this show fairly often in the beginning, and then she decided to start a channel, but by then me and her had like a falling out, and I don't remember if it started about her father or started about the drama in this community and her beefs with people like A-Light and Borello and stuff. But obviously, I don't know about now, but all her thumbnails were usually her father and stuff like that, and then she would fucking she would talk about him a lot. But I think mainly her thing is just the drama in here. I Googled Angel last weekend and it surprised me. Really? Only so many stories you could tell about John Gotti Sr. Yeah, of course. The Gainey FBS, them talking about Dana's child. Oh, yeah, that fucking makes me sick. Oh, God. But that was on Jesse's show. Yeah. Disgraceful. Did she go live last night? Makes me sick. Let me Google Angel. What comes up? Johnny Gotti's sister. Well, that's literally it. Johnny Gotti's sister. Angel just goes on JT's channel now. Oh, yeah. I got what you're saying. Yeah. Dana has some videos on her channel. What do you mean about this whole thing? Like new videos since yesterday? What the hell was that noise? I just get random notifications. Fucking hate that. Tom, it's too much. Hey now, squad up. Hey now. What's going on, brother? I wish I had that song handy. Squad up. Did it say that she's the most bloodthirsty of all the Gottis? LOL. No, it doesn't. I saw something this morning on Dana's channel. Really? Should I play it? Is it something? Oh, how do I find Dana's channel? Haunted Ghost Tube. Hey, where's Miss Can't Be Wrong? I don't like when she's not around. HGT Dana. Oh, there it is. Oh. Yeah, you think I can play this, right? I hope Jessie didn't have enough subscribers to have a live stream. What do you mean you hope she didn't have enough subscribers? No, I got it. Yeah, thank you, War. Thank you, brother. All right, yeah, let me see. Because yesterday she said she doesn't believe in striking, so. Plus, I'm not using her content to ridicule her in any way. I have her back. Okay.
Well, good morning. All right. Wanted to address one thing.
You know what's good about Dana? She's smart when it comes to this. She has a smile on her face. She's in good spirits. She's not yelling. She's not, noticeably irritated. Like she's not giving them satisfaction. She's kind of laughing at them. That's the way you got to do it. Nothing drives people crazy like you laughing at them. Believe me. Nothing. Yesterday, yeah, this is from 5 hours ago. So, who went live? Yesterday what? I'm sorry.
And yes, I get 30 minutes in the mornings on my way to work, so I'm going to pop off a video and I'm going to respond. Number one, Jessie, when'd you grow them balls, girl? Oh my God. You did it again. That's the thing. You did it twice. It's funny that.
Here, guys, I'll put it up. So you can see it. What does she mean grabbing balls? What? Oh, yesterday she said she doesn't strike. Oh, yeah. Dana said cunt boy. All right, hold on. Let me get to this. Let me put it on my fucking thing here. And all right.
Funny that you're just as disgusting as him, because you allowed it again. You didn't say anything, and just because you put it on private, it was already done. You should have just booted him. But I think you're too scared, aren't you? It's okay, girl. You'll get there. Anybody that allows that disgusting talk is just as disgusting as that little boy. Now, let it keep going. If that's what you want, Jessie. Oh, and girl, you hurt my feelings. You took my damn wrench. Who gives a
She's a trip.
shit about a wrench? It's not a prestigious thing. It's really not. I've always said that. I don't give a shit about wrenches. I'll go wherever I want. Period. Point blank.
That's like me. People give me wrenches. I've used a wrench maybe twice, if that, the entire time I've been on YouTube. I don't know who even cares about wrenches.
Something was said in your chat that the more heat, the little moron boy, the little cunt boy, the more heat he brings, the bigger they will get. It's been that way for years. I don't want to be big. I never said I did. But everybody in the community, and even people I didn't even know outside of the community, says it's disgusting. The people that platform that are just as disgusting, in my opinion.
I agree 100%.
And everybody's got one, right? So someone keeps talking about a Discord. I've heard it multiple times. Discord? Yeah, cunt boy, I got one. What the fuck are you gonna do about it? I got 2 people on there, and they were your little snitch bitches.
Dana, don't take no shit. I love it.
Texas Granny and Barbara fucking Buffalo. Woo! Man, I'm balling. Holy shit. Damn. I didn't realize that. Woo! That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Didn't know it, huh? Woo, my Lord. You're such an idiot. I mean, a complete fucking idiot. But you already knew that. And little cunt boy, come on, come out that closet, bitch. You need an IV with estrogen in it, don't you, baby? Yeah, you do.
Oh shit, Dana's on a roll.
Yeah. Because you ain't got. Anyway, I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna do it. You think bringing up, yeah, it's disgusting. It's disgusting, but that's your MO, period. And anybody that platforms that is just as disgusting. I think I just repeated myself. Anyway, keep it going, Jess, if that's what you want. If that's what you actually want to do, just keep it going. That's up to you. I'm not threatening you, but you remember years ago when they did that to your son and you went and you cried?
Wait a minute, Dana has 7,000 subscribers? Oh, shit. So I don't understand. Why isn't she monetized then? Watch hours? She just needs watch hours?
And cried and cried and cried. I can't believe they did this. I can't believe they did this. What are you doing, bitch? Yeah, what are you doing, bitch? God. I don't get it. And
Hey now, yeah. No, Dana's a pretty woman. She is, definitely.
prove it, cunt boy. Prove it. Put the fucking proof out there instead of running your sorry ass mouth and trying to get people to believe that I was the one giving away your fucking OTT. You're an idiot. I mean, a dumbass. Oh, hell no.
I'm telling you, and I know you guys have told me what it is before, but I don't remember any of this stuff. This is like another language to me, OTT and all this shit. I don't even know what this YouTube. You would think, me being a YouTuber, that I would understand the lingo. I don't know what any of it is. What is an OTT? I don't know.
Why do you think?
Is it like an OTB? I used to go to those.
Boy, I'd never share your shit when you were going on my page. I didn't want that shit on there. Period. Golly. You stir more shit than I've ever seen in my life. And here I am, bitch boy. Here I am. God, you call me 300 fucking pounds. Jesus Christ. No, bitch, get it wrong. I was 252. Yeah, I lost it. Yeah. Hell yeah. Why not get healthier? Why not?
Yeah, for real. So wait a minute. So let me get this straight. fill me in, guys. Be ready with your answers because you know what I'm going to ask, right? So Jesse called her fat and said that she was 300 pounds. I'm just going to wait for the answer to this one. Is that what happened? You don't listen to Jesse? Gotcha. OTT is his pay to watch show. He charges $30 a month. You couldn't pay me to watch mongoloids. You couldn't pay me to watch mongoloids to eat butter. That's what they do. Oh, there's Miss Can't Be Wrong. Hey, good to see you. Where were you? God damn it. Lose the weight or get you butthole sewed shut. Okay, so Jesse called her fat, said she was 300 pounds. Thank you for answering, BB. Everyone else ignored me. Wow. All right. Yeah. Oh, does he? Yeah, I just wanted to check. Just making sure that I heard that right. Sounded crazy to me, but okay. Yeah.
I don't know, Jim. Fuck, I didn't want to say it. Cunt boy's name. Anyway, Jesse, just keep it up, girl, because I am not gonna let this go at all. I'm just not. Everybody sees it. Everybody. But it seems like you don't. Seems like you just don't realize it. Or you don't fucking care. Either way, I'm gonna keep coming. I told you, I'm not getting scared off. People don't scare me. People in real life don't scare me. Period. I'm not going to sit here and try to get blown up. Not blown up in physical, but on my channel. We can do that on our own. I don't need anybody's help. And no, bitch, cunt boy, again, I never begged anybody. She's a fucking liar. A fucking liar. And if she's still on my Discord, woo! More power to her, because it's just me, her, and Texas Granny. But I'm a fucking baller on there. I got a ton of following. You see how the lies come out and people can tell? That's
again, I to this day do not know what a Discord is. I have zero idea. I think it's like a chat room. That's all I know. I don't even know what is a fucking Discord. People on the politics shows ask me, dude, you got a Discord? I don't think so.
Let them speak. Let them speak. And then I'm going to come back and I'm going to prove you wrong. Yeah. I did a Discord for a different community. It's a ladies community. That's what that is. And I don't have followers on there, except for your two little bitches. That's it. Oh, and I can prove it. Easy.
Well,
but you prove that
I know what you're saying, Pat, but Dana's not heavy now. I mean, from what I see at all. I guess she's saying she did at one time weigh 250 something. Doesn't look like she does anymore.
Shared your shit, and you gonna try to take me to court? Do it, cunt boy. God dang. Golly. Woo. All right. Enough of my little rant. Keep it up, Jess. It's disgusting. And anybody else that platforms that type of talk, bullshit, is just as disgusting. But, hey, that's on them. That's not on me. Period. Y'all have a great day. And stay salty.
All of these far.
All right. Well, what can I say? She did a good job. Again, 2 in a row. Not bad. Yeah, but that's not what the thing they're talking about is. They're talking about it's an app, I believe. It's like I don't fucking know. I remember MRE had one in the beginning, and I went in there one time, and I was like, "The fuck is this shit?" And I left because it seemed like a bunch of people who don't get pussy. Discord is chat room type of messenger. Yeah, fuck all that. Who needs that? The last thing I need is more messages. Fuck that. No way. If there's another way people can get a hold of me, I don't want anything to do with it. Adam Mockler up next in your stream. That's my dude. That motherfucker is I think he's the best one. He's the absolute best. He's not a great debater. Luke Beasley's a better debater and David Pacman, but he's my favorite one. My favorite one. Discord equals Discord. No, this is a different one, Miss Can't Be Wrong. She did this morning. She did this one this morning. It's a production server for making videos in collaboration. Oh, really? Mostly used by gamers. Got it. Yeah. What do you mean David is good? The fuck? Who's David? I don't know. Chris, Katie, Fang. Sally, are you okay? You having a seizure or something? The fuck is she talking? David is good. Chris, Katie, Fang. Oh, are you talking about? Oh, you're talking about my bad. I'm sorry. I forgot what I said. Of course, David Pacman. You mean? Yeah. And Chris, Katie, Fang. I don't know who that. I never heard that name. I never heard Katie Fang. Oh, so Jesse had more to say. I don't know. Is that what happened, guys? Did Jesse go on last? I saw him yelling at fucking Sally. I didn't know what you were saying. I never saw Katie Fang. Is she a liberal podcaster? I never saw her before. Anyway, Discord has a lot of gamers and pedos, just like YouTube. Sounds about right. Guys, I forget what I say 2 seconds after I say it. It happens to me all the time. My apologies, Sally. Got dollar Mimo? What was I saying? Oh, can somebody answer? Did Jesse do more shit last night? Did she talk about Dana last night? Oh. Let me see. And then I might know who she is. I don't like I can't really stand David Pacman too much anymore. He's too much of like a, I don't know. He tries to be a little bit too much of an intellectual. I know he's an intellectual, but still, it's just his whole vibe. But Brian Tyler Cohen, his show was great until he got comedy writers, and now it's the corniest shit I've ever fucking heard. FBS, let's start a Discord. Okay. I can't stand David Pacman. Him and Brian Tyler Cohen were taking money to push certain talking points and avoid others. Oh, is that true? Do people not understand that the weight is caused by medication? Listen, I know some of mine is. You know what I mean? I know some of mine is. This shit right here, this moon face, that even when my body is skinny, I got this. That was never a thing before. I always had a skinny face, and even the belly and shit. That's from different heart medications. I was never above 165 before I started taking all that heart shit, you know. And I've just put on weight, and it's just misery. But I'm pretty good with taking it off, but I'm also pretty good at putting it back on. I heard that JT went on Jesse's and abused Dana and Canarsie last night, huh? Canarsie? I thought Canarsie was Jesse's boy. She was on, but private. Angela Mimi, what's going on, Angela? How you doing? Yes, and let Jim attack her, and she let Jim attack her again. Are you serious? Holy shit. James Horoff, $5 for grab your balls, get into an Uber, big dog. Thank you, James. I appreciate it. Yep, that's when Tony's teeth came out. Grab your balls. That's crazy, Angela. That's sick. What happens to people? I mean, guys, what do you think it is that, you know, some people can at least seem like relatively nice people, and then this shit does something to them? You know what I mean? It does something to them. It's like, listen, I got my theories. I'll be honest about Jesse. There's no doubt. I 100% have my theories about why she allows Jim to do this stuff. And I guarantee you I'm right. But I don't understand how people can maybe Jesse likes even the abuse that comes from this because it's attention for her. Maybe that's what it is, Like, in other words, when she heard everybody kind of saying what a piece of shit she is for having Jim on, maybe she likes that. Maybe she wants to hear more of it. Who knows? I don't know. She took both shows down. Yeah. Do you, Miss Campiro? Which phone was that? I got several phones here. One of them just made a noise. I don't know. Canarsie is a fruit. But what? Explain that one to me, can you? Because no, BB, yeah, $4.99 super sticker. That was earlier, but yeah. Why is she letting Jim abuse Canarsie? I thought Canarsie was part of the Gotti squad. What happened? We should come up with a name for Angel's crew. The Gangster Glazers. Everyone is now a genius with internet. Yeah. FBS is just who Jesse always was. Well, I guess that's what it is. I think it changes people, but in reality, it just brings out their true character, I guess. What I heard was Canarsie said anyone that does that with kids is a scumbag. JT didn't like it. Nanotechnology, that I give a fuck about him. Nanotechnology. Did you mean to say not that I give a fuck about him? Right is right. What the fuck, Ducks? What just happened to you? Are you having a seizure? What is going on? Well, yeah, Canarsie would be right about that. Yeah. Oh, I'm Scampy. What was I saying? Yeah. There's not much I agree with Canarsie on anymore, but yeah, of course. I mean, it's not right. It's not right. So he what about me? I said it wasn't right. Nobody wants to bother me, huh? I don't blame him. Yeah. Any attention is good for some people. I know. The Nona gang. That's what Angela calls her, Nona, right? I guess what a lot of people do. The Gotti Squatty. The East Side Yentas. Oh, shit. Fucking autocorrect, making shit up. Nanotechnology. What the fuck kind of shit are you typing to people, bro? It's called fucking auto miscorrect. Yeah, it is. Nanotechnology. It's random word day. They say shit squad up. Squad up. Bergen Cunt and Fish Club. Oh my God. Hey now. Why am I not surprised you came up with the best one? The Bergen Cunt and Fish Club. The Rat Squad. Nice. Oh man. I don't know what to say, guys. I really don't. Jesse is I still, I don't like talking bad about Jesse. I try not to. That's why I'm not going, like if it was even Angel that you saw how I react when Angel lets Jem do that shit on her show. I try to be nice and I have my reasons because Jesse, I don't know. I don't know, but I can't not express my, disgust with the fact that she allows that to go on her show. And not just that, but it's so obvious with this Jim guy. I mean, it's so fucking obvious. I mean, from the minute he came around, she was like in love with this dude, like obsessed, just like Angel was. It was very bizarre to see. And it was just like, he was like a star to her. It's like, oh my God, Jim's going to be on the show tonight. And I'd be like, Jim, who fucking cares? What do you mean? So I don't know, but I try to still be nice till Jesse, attacks me. Then it'll be different. But no, I knew what you were trying to say. Yeah. I'm not going to badmouth Jesse. She likes the bullshit drama. I guess I don't. No, but I will say, though, that it's disgusting that she allows that to go on. Disgusting. And it's not a good look, Jesse. It's not a good look for anybody. Angel, see, what people don't realize is, like Jesse, I don't think she realized she's not Angel. Like Angel can survive any of this because she'll always have a group of followers. Always. You know what I'm saying? She doesn't actually need Jim. Angel. Maybe Jesse does. But then what do you do when he goes away because of the inevitable falling out that's going to take place someday? Then what do you do? Then everybody else is turned off to you now because of what you let this guy do. So now you got no audience. You know what I mean? Zero pushback. Yeah. The rubber room. That's good. The rubber. I was in one of those. They actually are a thing. Anyway, the latex corridor. Oh my God. Funny shit. A lot of laughs on this one. Yeah, guys. "10 years from now, it's going to be the same shit. Same shit going on here on Mobtube. I hope I'm so far away from it by then. You know how bad Mobtube has to be for a guy to, feel relieved about talking politics in today's day and age? I mean, it's the most vicious fucking, arguments and back and forth. Like the chats are just me and people tearing each other apart, and it's still a relief compared to this horse shit. Because what did I do to myself? Oh, okay. Because this shit again, I'll say it over and over and over. This is a community. This is a small community. It's a disgusting community, but it is a YouTube community with very few people in it. So everybody knows about everybody else, and everybody's in everybody else's business, and that's the way it's always going to be, with the politics shit. There's no community. It's politics. It's worldwide. It's global. It's everybody, even Trump. The whole fucking world talks about him. So it's not like you're not dealing with any small community where this type of horse shit goes on, because people don't even know each other in those chats. Nobody in those chats knows each other except for you guys when you're in there. A lot of LARPers. Oh man, a lot. Yeah. When she came to the beach, I tried to give her some tips on places to go, but I was blocked. Oh, Jesse went to where you live, Myrtle Beach or something? Gotcha. Liars have no sense of self-awareness. No, they don't. They do not. It's just such a crazy thing, man. How a guy could come to this community and turn the whole fucking thing upside down, basically, because see, this is the thing about Angel. Fucking Angel is I said it before a few weeks ago, and it really is true. Like, Angel will always find the worst possible people and bring them to this community. Always the worst possible people. If you like to the point of you can't even find a bigger lowlife, and she's done that for so long with so many people, I mean, she didn't bring MRE here, but she was his main defender and all that shit. Many others. Many. Remember, she had a Klansman on her show. That was actually MRE's fault, but still. And a pedo, I believe. You're in Myrtle Beach, D. Gainey. We have a condo in Cherry Grove. Oh, shit. Can I use it, Mike? No, I'm just fucking with you. What is this?
We have a fed hair. I mean, this guy head of the Federal Reserve is a stiff. We have a deadhead Fed hair. I mean, this guy, the head of the Federal Reserve is a stiff. We have
I think Trump's having a stroke in this clip. He's falling asleep while he's saying, listen to what he said.
We have a deadhead Fed hair. I mean, this guy, the head of the Federal Reserve is a stiff. We have
the deadhead Fed hair. That's Jerome Powell. Is this from today? Please tell me this is from today. People will lie to impress Angel. Oh, they will. Yeah. Well, let's be going back to, it is a bit of a cult over there. People don't want to admit it, but Angel has to know this stuff. I mean, there's no doubt about it. Angel knows this stuff. You know what I mean? That she has a cult. She knows she's got a group of loyal followers that will not only put up with, but cheerlead every disgusting thing that goes on in that show. Yeah. I've been looking there for real estate, D-Gainey. We were talking about at Eric's chat how Jasmine St. Clair and Peter Gaudio were here and Angel got it shut down. Really? You should have told Eric he could use the video. All Eric's got to do is look up the, Fat Bald-Sicilian, Jasmine St. Clair, Peter Gaudio interview, and he could have used it. Yeah, that really happened. But that, though, yesterday? Okay. That was really funny. I mean, like that, you have no idea. Oh, it got released today? Oh, shit. Okay, good. I got to look into that then. Like Angel, guys, this interview with this Jasmine St. Clair, you guys know who she is, right? She's the most controversial porn star of all time. Beautiful fucking woman. And this guy, Peter Gaudio, who is the polar opposite of Jasmine St. Clair, and not just because he's a man and she's a woman, but this interview was, somebody got me this interview, and I didn't want to turn it down because I'm not an asshole, but I'm not Tony Pizza, but it wasn't something I wanted to do. I mean, Peter Gaudio was like, you can't find a lesser known actor. I mean, he doesn't have a real interesting story. I've researched his life and stuff. Nothing interesting, really. Owns a gym on Long Island, and that's about it. But this interview was fucking torture. The fucking Jasmine St. Clair was she was so fucked up. She said that Trump was Italian at one point. Okay. Yeah. Peter Gaudio, guys, listen, for my, at once, not throughout her lifetime. That was just one shot deal. I did 300. Boom. What was I going to say? My interviews, guys, I took those seriously. You could ask anybody here. I would spend 2-3 days before the interview researching. If they were in movies, I'd watch every movie. If they were in TV shows, I'd watch the TV shows. I'd read about their lives. I'd go over their whole filmography and write down questions. I always had questions prepared. I took those very, very seriously. And I tried to do it with this guy. I had like maybe 4 questions. There's nothing to ask him. He's just a regular guy, really. Nothing to ask him. So my interview with him was over in about 5 minutes. And then it was time to talk to Jasmine St. Clair. And I was trying to ask her about Howard Stern. She wasn't understanding me. She was high as a kite, drunk as a motherfucker. And then you hear Angel call William DeMeo call Peter Gaudio's phone, and you could hear Peter Gaudio saying, or William DeMeo saying, this guy trashes Angel, whatever, you got to shut down the interview. But Angel saved me. She has no idea. I would not have known where to go with that interview. I mean, I was at a loss. This bitch was so drunk and shit. I was at a loss. So Peter Gaudio was like, you basically told me you got to take the video down. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, right. You ain't telling me what I got to take down. And then I went on. I ended the show and I started another one, and I made hundreds of dollars, like $400 or $500 on the show because it was so hilarious that Angel got the interview shut down. But the interview was so bad. If she didn't get it shut down, I don't know what I would have done. I don't know. If you guys want to see it, I'll put it on. 300 guys, one after another. Yeah, she was supposed to have done the world's biggest gangbang or something like that, but it turns out it was just like the same few guys over and over. That's why she's so controversial. If you look it up, I did not know this until I looked up her story, but she was supposed to have this 300-man gangbang, and apparently it was bullshit. So that was a big problem, but that's disgusting. Well, yeah. What, you watched the gangbang? You serious? 2 minutes? Yeah, we'll take your word for it. He said, this interview will not air through fucking... The fucking thing was live. I don't know if he knew it. Let me see. Let me pull this up real quick. I would only do this for you guys. Oh, my bad. I'll play the one with the text and stuff. After the actual thing was over, Gunsmoke actually made a version with where he put like the text on the screen because you could kind of hear what William DeMeo was saying. So if that throws you, that's why. This isn't the original version, but here. Hold on. What? You gotta be fucking kidding me. Okay. Here, guys. This is another FBS classic. I don't know what's going on with the typing today. It keeps going down. Keeps doing whatever it wants. Is that right, Ducks? Think about guys standing around at full attention waiting. How's y'all day going? I know, right? I know. It's fucking uncomfortable as a motherfucker.
She's the best in the world.
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to
the best in the world, 100%.
All right,
Hi.
sounds good. Hi, Jasmine.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you doing tonight?
Amazing. Thank you.
So I called Peter this afternoon to ask if he would be willing to do the interview tonight. And he said, yeah, I'm going to be having this dinner with Jasmine St. Clair. Would you like to have her on as well? I said, well, hell yeah, Peter, of course. Absolutely.
Well, thank you very much for having me on. Yeah, Peter's a complete gentleman. And just for the record, I too endorsed Trump in 2016.
You did?
Yeah.
Big Trump supporter?
Go figure. Maybe. No, I think he's a smart businessman.
Because Donald Trump gets endorsements from the most upstanding citizens.
This is one thing like I've always liked about most people. It was the American Italian culture. They're very hard workers. They understand business. They understand respect, and most of all, integrity. And I've never seen an Italian American kid in New York City walk out in the street with a freaking man bun and pajamas on. Have you? I mean, do you do that?
No way, Jasmine. Not in a million years.
Oh, that's good.
No, absolutely not. So,
yes.
So listen, I'm sure most of my audience is very familiar with you and your career. But what can you tell us?
I just came from restaurant.
What can you tell us about yourself and your career?
And then now I just did a podcast.
Okay. Well, I currently have a one-woman show now called A Weird Kind of Fame. And it's at the Cutting Room in New York City on September 16th.
I'm with
I currently have a podcast as well, which is Crazy Train Podcast. It's Crazy Train with a K. And let's see, then what else? I mean, I've just been doing acting for the past 6 or 7 years now.
Yeah, so you were obviously a very notable adult film star at one point.
Right.
What was that, sir?
I said you were obviously a very notable adult film star at one point.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you did. You had what, 19 appearances on Howard Stern?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a listen. I'm a huge Stern fan, so I've seen them all. So then you broke into
Right.
the mainstream.
He's
Go ahead.
totally well.
Right.
Stern's great.
The owner of Don
Stern's
Pepe
great.
was really doing it.
He's got a really great. He had a really
That's
good
the
show
only
back then. I haven't been on his show since then. I know he has a lot of stuff going on now, though. But I really wish him well. But it's been a great time.
Yeah.
And that was like the best point of his career, I think, during the E show and all that when you were on there.
What was that?
I said I think that was the highlight of his career, the 90s during the E show, around that time period when you were on.
No, I get that. The E show is really great. I don't know where it is now these days, but I do know that he had quite an amazing thing going on back then.
Okay.
All types of like,
All right,
he was
I'll
basically
call
the
you right
purveyor
back.
of shock culture at that point, and like
No,
shock radio.
no. I'll call you back.
And I think the job that he
No,
played
you're
himself
not, bro.
was
You're not
amazing.
at all,
You know what I mean?
100%.
Yeah.
All right, goodbye.
I haven't listened to him since years. Hold on one second. Just this traffic stop. Hold on a second.
Okay. Now they're having a conversation about what just happened. Hang on one second, guys. I'm sure she'll be right back. J.R. Boston said she's breathtaking. Yes, I'm sure Jasmine has a lot of fans in here.
Hold on. It's just this is freaking tunnel.
Yeah, Chris, she's losing power also on her phone.
Freaking phone. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, this freaking phone. There's Jasmine St. Clair's porn star level acting.
this interview, you just not to air.
Yeah, please. Okay, so don't air the interview.
Okay, we have to stop the interview now.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, guys. I'll be right back. I'm going to start a new show. I'll see you guys then. Give me a minute. Mike Ramey, the guy that got me the interview, was a good friend. Hold on. Was a good friend named John DeLuca, and he owns a restaurant called Don Peps in Ozone Park. It's a famous place. Goodfellas, the movie, that whole crew, like Jimmy Burke and all those guys, the Lucchese guys and shit. They used to hang out there. Gotti, everybody. It's right in Ozone Park. So famous Italian restaurant. It's been there like 60, 70 years, something like that. And John used to help me out. He's the one that got me Robert Eiler from The Sopranos and shit, and he got this interview because he was just trying to get me any interviews he could. So John's a good guy. So I was like, yeah, I'll interview him, but I didn't really want to. I didn't even know who this guy was. So this is how it turned out. They ended the interview because Angel, weren't you reading the text on the screen, D. Gainey? What, were you sleeping? Angel Gotti called William DeMeo and said, your guy, because Peter Gaudio works for William DeMeo on Gravesend. Peter Gaudio's from the show Gravesend. William DeMeo is the guy that, that's his show. So she called William and bitched that one of his actors is on a podcast with me, a guy who was at war with Angel at the time. So William DeMeo got frantic because I believe, I'm not sure about this, but I believe John Gotti Jr. funds a lot of William's projects. So they take Angel very seriously because of that. So he was frantic and he called Peter Gaudio and said, in the back of the limo, he was on the phone with him. You got to end the interview and blah, blah, blah. So, okay, D-Gady, yeah. Yeah, so that's why they ended it. Yep. Yeah. Funny shit, man. Funny shit. Another classic moment. Yeah, she thought she could flex. Yeah, and it turned out to be the best thing. She probably... I think the best thing Angel ever did for me was end that interview, because if you couldn't see, I mean, it was torture. It was fucking torture talking to that woman. I mean, at first, listen, when I called Peter Gaudio that day, just like I said to Jasmine in the interview, I said, bro, you're still coming on tonight? He said, yeah, I'll be on, but I'm going to be with Jasmine St. Clair. Would you want to have her on too? And I said, yeah. You know what I mean? Because how dope is that? You know? And I figured Jasmine, I can actually probably interview. She has a way more interesting life than Peter. So I thought that'll be perfect. I didn't know she was going to be, 3 sheets to the fucking wind and a mess like that. I didn't know she was going to be lit, but I was excited because, first of all, I know the guys in my chat love to see me interview a porn star, number one, or just to see a porn star on the show. And two, I thought, all right, that's my answer to this. When I can't ask Peter any more questions, I'll talk to Jasmine. But man, crazy. Nah, the interview. Well, you didn't see the whole video. The whole video is longer. The whole video is where is it? Let me see. No. Content line. Search across your channel. Peter. Okay, this is the whole interview. I'm not going to play the whole thing.
Saying that daddy died.
I don't think his life ended at Holston's end.
Should work out either way. I'm looking forward to this.
Idolizing Marlon Brando and The Godfather and Sylvester Stallone and Rocky.
This is another thing that pissed me off right off the bat. This guy does his interview from the back of I don't know if it's the back of a limo or what it is, with Jasmine St. Clair. It's completely fucking black. You can't see shit. Oh, no, I kept it up. Fuck that. It's up right now. This is it. You can look at the title. Fat Bald-Sicilian interviews Peter Gaudio and Jasmine St. Clair. I ain't letting nobody tell me what the fuck I could do with an interview. No fucking way. I put that shit up. I think did I even take it down? I'm not sure, but it stayed up. If I did take it down, I put it right back up, and it's been there ever since. So this is what this interview was like. Now you can see why it was torture for me. Watch.
And and I had that passion, and I've started out in a bodybuilding career. I'm a New York City bodybuilding champion, and I wanted to go from the stage to the screen. And I've always had the passion of being creative, and that's why I started with acting.
Okay, and now I wanted to ask you first, before we go too much into your acting career. At one point, you worked for Donald Trump, right? You did personal security for him?
Yes, I was involved with the Trump organization, and I was there in the late 80s and early 90s. And I had
Anyway, that's what the fucking interview was like. Okay, and you saw the Jasmine part. The Jasmine part was...
and one of morning, because
his whole thing was 18 minutes and 8 seconds. The whole thing. Tell us about yourself and your career.
And then now I just did a podcast
Okay.
while I was driving.
Well, I currently have a one-woman show now called A Weird Kind of Fame. And so it's at the Cutting Room in New York City on September 16th.
I'm with
I currently have
with
a
Jasmine
podcast
St. Clair.
as well, which is Crazy Train Podcast. It's Crazy Train with a K. And let's see, then what else? I mean, I've just been doing acting for the past
About what?
6
Yeah, and you could hear Peter talking to William DeMeo in the
7
background.
years now.
Yeah, so you were obviously a very
About who I'm
notable
with?
adult film star at one point.
Right.
So what was that, sir?
I said you were obviously it was a fucking, oh my God, even watching it back, it's traumatizing me. I was fucking, oh my God, Jesus fucking Christ. This is why that's why I don't do interviews anymore. No, I'm just playing. Daddy died. Oh yeah, and the thing, yeah. I can only imagine what her childhood was about. Poor woman, gotta feel bad for her. Probably. Let me see. If John Angelo Gotti funds DeMeo's garbage that then he's obviously not as smart as I thought. Gravesend is one of the worst things that I've ever seen. Yeah, but apparently somehow it's somewhat successful. I don't know how. They didn't say anything. What do you mean? Are you asking me about me putting the video back up? No, nobody said shit. What are they going to say? I own it. They can't tell me to take it down. They'd have to sue me. You know what I mean? So fuck that. It was mine. It was on my channel. There was no agreement beforehand, no contract, just, So you could tell FBS's BS meter is on high alert. Oh, you know me, War. You know me. Okay. Shout out to you, Rodney Hernandez. Who are you exactly again? But yeah, just another classic moment on this channel. There was a lot of them. But that's when I was interviewing a lot of people. I interviewed a lot of people, man. If you ever want to go into my playlists on my channel, just look for the interviews folder or whatever you call it, and you'll see all my interviews. I interviewed a lot of the Sopranos cast, a lot of the Bronx Tale, Bronx Tale cast, and a lot of the mob guys, like Anthony Arlotta. I wouldn't say I ever interviewed Bill Catolo, but he's on my show plenty of times. I interviewed Jimmy Calandra. I interviewed Ori Spado. So, yeah. Interesting stuff, man. Anyway, guys, listen. I hope you enjoyed the show. Little blast from the past there. I'm going to get going, and I will see you guys most likely. Oh, by the way, let me just tell you something about that. So, everybody would try to find out who I was interviewing. I wouldn't tell anybody because they would try to fuck up the interview. They try to get a hold of the person or something. You know what I mean? So I would never tell anybody who I was interviewing. So every interview was a surprise. I would just schedule an interview a couple of days before. There's going to be an interview this day, this time, whatever. And then when I started the show and introduced the person, that's when you found out who they were. And with this one, I didn't give a shit about it. I really didn't. If it would have gotten canceled, I wouldn't have cared. So Lee Cole called me 2 seconds before I started the show. Hey, who you interviewing tonight? And I thought about it because people would try that, and I would always lie to them and tell them somebody different, or I wouldn't tell them. But I was like, yeah, fuck it. Peter Gaudio from Gravesend. That's how Angel found out and called William DeMeo so quickly. She found out. Lee ran and told her before I even went live. You know what I mean? So fucking worked out perfect. Have you heard from Jimmy? Yeah, Thanksgiving I heard from him. Yep. He's all right. He's doing good. Yep. Anyway, all right, guys, I'm going to get going. I don't know if I'm going to do a politics show or not. I'm kind of worn out from those, but I might. But thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you. The people who donated, there was a total of 3, 4, 5 people who donated. Thank you very, very much for that. And I'll see you later. I will do another one of these. I love you all. And until next time, salute.